Warning, warning. Two idiots are reading the files over the intercoms. The SCP files, that is.
Hello, and welcome back to Discovering SCP. We are back in the new era of Discovering SCP. This is the true Discovering SCP Shipperton. We've joked about it many times.
It really is. This is like season 3.
I mean, it feels like
anime.
it. No time has actually passed, but there's a different feeling than before.
What it is now is like the new anime openings playing right now, and like you're not sure if you like it yet, or if you hate it, or if you love it.
Sing along.
Yeah, give it some time. So we're kicking things off with a bang. We have 3 surprises. So this week we are going to do a new form of content where we read new SCPs. Next week, the surprise is that we won't record anything because it's Christmas.
Fans have been clamoring for that.
And then the week after that, we have a surprise.
Are we going to tell them what it is, or is it just that it's a surprise?
It's a surprise!
Oh.
Better wait for it!
Oh, you don't know. There's no way you could possibly know. And if you try and find out for any illicit fucking means, I'll find out too. And we'll see what fucking happens to you. And we'll
show you who remembers the 5th of December. So, just keep that in mind. As for drama...
People won't remember your name, but they'll remember what your face looks like. That's all I'll say.
In regards to drama and news, I haven't been able to read any because my internet's been fucked.
Zarnell has been exiled to Antarctica, so that's where he's coming to us from. So if there's any disconnects, that'll be the cause.
Until the old fishing captain who comes and visits me once every 6 months or so to resupply gets by, I have no means of communicating with the outside world. So if there are slight upload delays and lack of knowledge on my end, like if something insane happens, like DJ Cactus gets crucified for saying a slur or something, I will not know of it.
We won't be able to report on it.
Yeah, so sorry about that in advance.
There's no possible way. I'm contractually, I can't tell him.
Yeah.
Because I'll know, but I can't communicate it.
I don't rely on you to deliver the news. You would mischievously whisper false things in my ear.
Like Jafar.
Jafar. I love Jafar, bros. Alright. I love Jafar. But enough about Jafar. We're here for new SCPs.
New content formats.
The newest of which has the name inside of its SCP number, which is crazy.
This is a new format. This is the new future of SCPs. I'm excited to see where it leads us.
Many fans said, you guys should read the top-rated SCPs of every month because we're
because they're elitists who aren't in touch with the real people like we are.
Yeah, we're on the cutting edge.
We're on the ground here.
We're putting our fucking lives at risk to bring you the real story. Oh man, no! If it's anything overtly horrible, boring or offensive, we will cut it. But otherwise, it's getting edited.
Anything overtly horrible, I'll say for Discovering SCP After Dark.
Oh, that's our Patreon. It's where we just make jokes all day. Not yet.
Let us know when you like to see that Patreon. That's the password.
The first one I see here is from about 3 hours ago, if this time is lined up to my time. Does it say 10:35 for you as well, or is it configured to your time zone?
It's configured to my time zone.
Okay, so about 3 hours ago. It's called SCP-6437 Human Fall Flat, and SCP is not all capitalized.
Well, maybe this is the new format. We've read many new ones recently.
Yeah, that's true. We're on the fucking ground here reporting new formats. I'm waiting for it to
We're letting you know. So, any of you fucking writers, correct your fucking formats.
Finally, a refreshingly short SCP with -8 rating.
Well, let's just read it.
Sure, there's not even a fucking rating module at the top. God damn.
That's because it doesn't need one.
Go ahead, Tan.
Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-6437 is to be locked away in a storage container, with access only from researchers of a level 3 clearance or above. What do you think that might be?
So far we're lacking basic punctuation here, between SCP and number, or colons with class and special containment. It's kind of free form. This is sort of free verse poetry, but for SCP. Right now we know that this SCP, based on the special containment procedures, sounds more like a safe than a Euclid because it's locked away and only level 3 researchers go to it.
But we've not done one of these ones. What do you think it might be?
I think it might have to do with the game Human Fall Flat, based on the title.
Did you read the fucking title?
437 Human Fall Flat.
Did you read this out off the podcast?
I announced the title as we... Why don't you go ahead and read the description for us?
This better not be what you said it was. Description. SCP-6437 is a copy of the Ragdoll game Human Fall Flat Anniversary Edition on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, hell yes.
Is a Ragdoll a genre?
I guess, because wasn't there that other game you made us play that was like Ragdoll?
Game?
It was like there were a bunch of dummies, and it was like you set up stuff to blow them up with.
Are you insane?
What was that called? No, it was... I'm not insane. I'm not crazy! I have to scroll through my whole Steam list now to find this. It was called, like, Human Park or something Park.
People Playground, you mean? I played that a couple
People
of
Playground, yes! I played People Playground.
I was just gaslighting you.
So Ragdoll is a type, maybe. So don't judge too much yet.
The cover is seemingly identical to that of the normal game. However, the cartridge appears to be majorly damaged, with many alterations to its appearance. Any attempt to destroy the game is futile, as the cover and cartridge are made of unknown materials. When loaded into the Nintendo Switch, it shows no changes to the Nintendo Switch. However, when booting up the game, it takes much longer to load, with average wait times of up to 15 minutes, so it does show a change. So that's not... Unless you're playing Scarlet
Guys, if it takes your Switch to fucking... If it takes your Switch 15 minutes to load Human Fall Flat, that's not a Switch, that's a toaster.
You may be playing a Game Freak game.
I tried... So I have to say, I've been trying to give it a chance, because everyone's had only good things to say about the new Pokemon, but so much of the time, I tried to open it up last night, I spent over an hour just fucking running around the school talking to all the people, and then my Switch was, like, out of battery. And I was like, okay.
Well, that's optional content, you realise. You don't have to run around talking to people.
No, they made me. I was like, you have to talk to Mona, you have to talk to Arvin, you have to go to the fucking director.
That's like 5 minutes, what are you talking about, an hour?
It took like an hour, so much talking. It's like, you gotta go to this. Oh, wait, we gotta get the Urban Mystica. Oh, wait, we gotta get the gyms.
That's
no,
like
I'm Cassiopeia. We have to get Team Star. It took fucking forever. I was like, when do I get to play Pokemon? And then I ran to the first new area, and there were like only Pokemon that already existed except for Smoliv. And I was like, this is disappointing me.
Interesting. I want to study you. Upon finally registering, the game will display a normal screen with a few changes made, such as much more customization in the customization menu. Hell yeah, it's improved. The online game mode being missing, and the character attempting to find the closest customization options to the player. When finally starting the game, you will no longer fall from the sky, but spawn standing up. Upon taking a hit or any hit or fall, the person playing will also experience these actions. Addendum.
Addendum.
I'm sorry. We don't want to be mean, but it's just like, come on.
Yeah, this was not very well edited. There's a lot of... It's hard to display in an audio form, but there's a lot of like grammatical mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught it with the way I was reading it when I said the...
Yeah. It's pretty rough, but I love Addendum. I actually like that better than Addendum.
Yeah, so take notes. 6 D-Class personnel who were familiar with this game were instructed to do a normal playthrough of the game. They were not informed of its anomalous properties.
What anomalous properties? So far, it just sounds like it doesn't have online. And
what do you mean? He said, upon taking any hit or fall, the person playing will also experience these actions.
I see.
That doesn't happen to me when I play Human Fall Flat, my favourite game. Hold on, Human Fall Flat... Oh, I thought this was Fall Guys the whole time.
Wait, you're in this game. Look, there's a researcher Tanner.
Oh, hell yes. We're making fun of one of our viewers here.
Wait, this script... Hold on. All right.
Man,
so there's too many characters to assign roles. Let's just do every other line.
Okay.
And you can be researcher Tanner.
Okay.
Go ahead and introduce Addendum.
We're doing it. Okay. 6 D-Class personnel were familiar with the game were instructed to do a normal playthrough of the game. They were not informed of its anomalous properties.
The game? I thought this was a punishment.
Me too.
Let's...
Please, boot up the game Human Fall Flat.
Alright. D3345 then proceeds to boot up the game. Sorry, it's not really clear what's script here and what's instruction.
It's very freeform.
The game takes a while to load. After around 6 minutes it loads.
Alright.
Why did you bother to say a while?
I haven't played this in quite a bit. Please select wireless and hook everyone up.
D7728 helps everyone connect.
Researcher Tanner, you will all get one bottle of water in case you get thirsty.
Alright, thanks.
Permission to start? Granted.
All the D-Class personnel are surprised to see a astonishing character resemblance to each of the personnel.
Christ! That looks like me! Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, please don't Wait, that's actually really funny, unironically.
That looks like me, alright. Please proceed with a normal playthrough of the game.
Wait, sir.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you are supposed to spawn from the sky and fall down in ragdoll.
Yes. Noted.
All of the D-Class... I love how they've all these like death row inmates have all played Human Fall
They're
Flat.
all avid players.
All of the D-Class personnel proceed to beat the level Mansion, Train, Carry. Then they proceed to the level
This
Mountain.
is unrealistic. They would have thrown each other off on the tutorial.
Yeah, this is crazy.
They would not have made it past the first room without one of them dying.
Alright, this is my favorite level.
Same!
All of the D-Class personnel proceed through the cliffs proficiently until they get to the steep cliffs.
Crap! Almost falls off the mountain!
I've got you, man!
Man, I literally felt my heart just stopped.
It's probably nothing.
I hope you're right.
The D-Class personnel then split up, 3 heading to a rope to swing from, and the other 3 to a series of cliff jumps. Ready, y'all?
Yes!
Yeah. D9585, D1947, and D7728 then proceed to swing the rope across the long gap.
Crap! He falls off the rope into the endless void. He lies on the floor with many broken bones and sprains. Headphone users take warning.
Christ!
Out of
shock.
Oh, God. How loud was that, by the way?
Anomalous, make it not deadly.
Anomalous, if it's not loud enough, please make it louder.
Christ!
Out of shock, let's go with the rope along with the other class. 2 more dead bodies lit on the floor. Exit the game.
The remaining D-Class were escorted back to their
I started
cells
doing
to be
movements. I started straightening a tie I wasn't wearing as I said that.
They escorted back to their cells to be saved for further testing later on.
What's it to test? That's it. You die in real life.
So let's be constructive from the ground up here. Let's give this a fair shake. So I think this was obviously written by someone who's probably pretty new to being an author and didn't go through Greenlight or get crit. Yeah, we can all laugh at that. But there's a couple of things I would have taken notice from them. So they seem to sort of presuppose that the audience has a lot of knowledge of the game Human Fall Flat. Another thing is obviously the grammar and spelling. They should have that critted, read over their work again. Also, I think... I'm not one who messes with, CSS. I don't think you need to have fancy CSS to have a good article, but I do think the script would benefit from some sort of highlighting that clearly distinguishes when someone's speaking versus when something is happening. And I would also go over the dialogue, and I would have advised the author to read it out loud with someone to see how it sounds, because you can kind of tell it doesn't really sound like how people talk to each other. But I'm not going to, shit on them endlessly. Like I said, this was probably a younger person. It's their first article. And they put themselves out there, which is more than a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
That being said,
right was your article? Did you laugh? Did you laugh while I was reading that? And yet you don't have an article?
I'm trying to downvote this, but I don't know how.
There's no way. It's impossible to read the rate button.
I'm hitting the rate button, but it's not popping anything up. So I guess this article...
I can dislike all I please. I just did.
How do you do it?
I just clicked the rate module. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there is no rate module.
It says too slow. You can't dislike it. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, the rate's already at negative. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that one will probably not be on the wiki anymore, so it's now a DSCP exclusive. Rest in peace. But let's return to new pages and see what else they have in store for us.
I like this next one, 7086. Other people don't, but I'm going to give it a fair shake.
Alright, let me...
The first thing I notice is the image. By the time this episode...
Wait! Fuck! We fucked up.
What did we fuck up?
We forgot to say who wrote the last one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. History.
I thought we said.
This one is written by...
Jatano.
Trying to load page revision. Who?
Jatano.
Gitana, okay. And then, hold on, sorry, my computer's so slow. Who wrote 7086?
This one is by Bowler Hat Tortoise.
Nice. That's a good name.
Yeah, but I want to point out the image because I really like this image. We must describe it because by the time we send these recordings to Anomalous, it is doubtful that it will still be on the wiki.
So it looks like a small turtle.
But I think you need to open it in its own tab to get the proper experience, I would say.
Yeah. It's a small turtle being held, and it has a very obviously photoshopped, like, shrunk down bowler hat.
The level of detail between the two is great.
It's very fun. And we've got some cross-out text here, so this is a little advanced.
Okay. Let's have a look. So I'm looking like Bart there. Item number, SCP-7086. Object class, not safe. Not safe. How could you ever think it was fucking safe? Are you serious? Euclid.
Yeah, we got their ass, Tan.
Special containment procedures. SCP-7086 will be kept in a 2x2x2 meter steel container at all times. Access to the SCP is limited to personnel of clearance level 2 or higher. You seriously thought those were the special containment procedures? Cross that shit out. Let me tell you the real ones. SCP, I'm trying to think of like ways to communicate the cross out in an audio format.
So just gaslighting the audience like you really thought that was the truth? This is the truth.
SCP-7086, I don't even know if it's gaslight, I'm just sort of insulting people. 7086 must be worn by -1 at all times, unless approved to be used in testing by Dr. Block.
The redacted blocks are a little spaced out.
-1 is to be contained in a 5x5x5 meter glass container with an available source of water. -1 is to be fed regularly, once every day, with vegetables. Is there a nutritional chart, perhaps?
This guy's following in your footsteps.
There isn't one. Once -1 dies, it is to be replaced with a similar specimen. The new specimen will be designated -1 and will replace the previous specimen in all containment procedures. For ease of containment, it is recommended that the SCP be worn by an animal species that doesn't require much sustenance, has a long lifespan, and isn't more sentient than the average dog.
I like the idea of sentience as a spectrum.
It's like a bar.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon.
It's like a dog is more sentient than a turtle, but less sentient than a human.
What's your sentience, Ivy? Access to the SCP is forbidden without approval from Dr. Block.
I'll take over from here, loser.
Sure thing.
Description.
Baton pass!
SCP
Like fucking Persona.
Wow.
You got it from here, partner!
Roger that! What's your fucking persona name?
My Phantom Thief name? It's, Sphere.
Sphere. You got it, Sphere!
Give him hell, demon!
Thank you. 7086 is a black bowler hat of unknown origin. It is indistinguishable from a regular non-anomalous bowler hat. When it's worn by a living and sentient organism, it will change its size according to the measurements of the head of its wearer. After it's attached itself to a host, it cannot be removed by any means until the host ceases all of its brain activity, usually caused by the death of the host. Wait, hold on. Is there a situation where you can lose all brain activity but still be alive?
Listen to Discovering SCP.
That makes sense. 7086 possesses the ability to sense the thoughts of its host and project them by external sound. Individuals that hear the thoughts projected by the SCP will understand their meaning and intention, regardless of the hearer's or the host's way of communication or intellect. When the SCP is not worn by an organism for more than 3 hours, it will begin to project different sounds and noises at gradually increasing decibels. According to research, Dr. Block, there is no known limit to the decibels of the sound that 7086 can project. It's currently worn by a young African spurred tortoise, Centroculus sulcata, who was given the designation of SCP-708-6-1. So I have a theory about this.
Okay.
I have a theory that this turtle and this hand belong to the author of this SCP, and him or his friend at some point photoshopped a funny bowler hat on his turtle, and he had the image, and he was like, I'm going to make my SCP about this.
Okay, this one's a lot better than the previous one, I have to say.
Yeah.
I do have some gripes with it, though. The first notable one is this little thing at the end about if no one's wearing it, it begins to project different sounds and noises that gradually increase with decibels. There's no limit. So obviously that's like we have to give it to someone or else it's going to like fucking blow everything up. That feels like really artificial danger.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't like fit with the rest of it.
Yeah. It also just kind of like It basically just turns any animal into a talking animal.
What I would like... Another thing as well is, like, the sensing the thoughts and projecting minds understand, and everyone can automatically understand. I think it's more interesting if you can't automatically understand. So you get the thoughts of a turtle in, like, turtle language coming out.
Yeah, you just get, like, visions of shimmering water and little fishies.
Exactly. Well, it's more like it's just noises, like, because they know when they put on a person or something that knows human language, that it gives their thoughts. But when they get the tortoise, it just look like these incoherent noises. And, like, this is what it's thinking, but we don't speak turtle.
It does seem very strange and random, but I feel like, and I'll be honest, if this was slightly cleaned up written-wise...
Exactly, yeah.
And I know this is probably... Well, yeah, I was going to say this is probably a slightly lukewarm take, but if this was posted in, like, Series 1, it would be sitting with, like, 60 upvotes for all eternity in Series 1. But I think now it just doesn't really hold up. And I noticed this with the last one, too. They're very inspired by Series 1, which isn't a bad thing, but I think that's already puts you in a harder position because people don't really like that kind of thing anymore. But I'm rooting for you, Bowler Turtle. I will not downvote you, nor will I upvote you.
Perfect mercy.
I hope you make it a little bit longer. Let's get back to the new pages. I've granted it. Oh, I should be rating these.
You can find a way to live as a human.
So, Human Fall Flat was a 1 out of 10. Bowler Hat Turtle was a 3 out of 10. It's about the same as the Bright Proposal for me.
Okay, we got an interesting one.
7270?
Yeah, next.
Let me open this up. Oh, okay.
This one is by Just Another Cowl. We've had a lot of cowls post things onto Wiki, and this is just another one of them.
Yeah.
I guess I'll come back.
So we begin here. We've got the following document has been edited by restricted personnel. Please await for documentation restoration or deletion. We have a little timer here.
Oh, that's cool.
And we have item.
Wait.
Item number, object class, special. It's all
is that a real timer? Is it the same time for you? 6 days, 8 hours, 19 minutes, 7. What's going to happen then? Do you think?
Well, based on the rating, I think I know what's going to happen.
Okay, I will say there's probably a reason this is downvoted, but this is actually a very intriguing start.
Okay.
This is sort of like a hype drop for an SCP, but it's not an annoying person on Twitter.
Okay, well let's get into it. So we open this addendum, and it gives us the actual article.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not the addendum; it's the final notice. The addendum's erased.
Well, you get into character. It was with the deletion of SCP-7270's information that I, Dr. Yusbriand, hereby declare SAT-74's intent of removal from the SCP Foundation. The entity housed within this facility will not allow me to send personal letters, and has left me no choice other than to crudely edit what was once a logical document.
I feel like there were many choices you could have had other than editing one of your fucking files.
That is not to say that the SCP Foundation is to blame for this situation.
Could have sent an email.
Do not worry about attempting to locate SAT-74.
Or left like a comment or a sticky note.
We have already begun to move the location of the site through the use of SCP-7270-27.
You could have probably even used a USB drive.
You may delete my farewell within due time. Once I have lifted the editing lock on this document. I'm actually holding my fucking shirt right now like I've got like some suspenders or something.
Is this like a meta document? Like he already expects this to be deleted.
By then, I believe I will have reached a conclusion. Forgive me for poor formatting. I don't see the need to format something so simple.
For readability.
SCP-7270 was horribly misunderstood. When I first arrived, it was considered a singular entity. A simple coat hanger that would spawn smaller entities if you attempted to take a jacket from it. I was transferred to the site to determine cause of death for all subjects tested with it.
Oh, that's kind of fun. He's like a little Foundation detective.
Yeah. It was a simple process. I'm no big city-into Foundation lawyer.
Actually, is that like a group within the Foundation? Do they have like detectives that try to like figure out mysteries?
There's been articles like that. It was a simple process. The bodies were crystallized in various methods, no matter the group of entities that had caused it. Whether it was a blob of tar that could nullify grade A radiation, or a mere child, the cause of death for all Class D or unfortunate individuals who in the way during breaches was the same.
Okay, for a second I thought they were implying that a child was like a death row inmate.
Little Jimmy was a sick fuck.
They call me Slippin' Jimmy.
His name is Angelo. Fucking from JoJo.
Yeah, put him in the rock.
I will admit, I was quite fascinated. It was only after a week in the study that we were contacted. I'll say contact, but rather it was a forced arrangement. 4 of us were chosen at random to be plucked from our rooms and tossed through the SCP's entrance, if you catch my drift. I'm still not sure by what. Later I came to realize it was because of my study that I was chosen. There were only 5 of us. 2 Class Ds which had been pulled in from the streets, 1 of the MTF squad leaders, 1 of the cafeteria staff, and myself. I sometimes wonder what their names were.
You could just check like the little badges on their uniforms.
There's no way. There's no
this is like one of those guys who like he has a very solvable problem, but every time you prevent the solution, he comes up with an excuse as to why he can't do it.
There's no time.
No, that just wouldn't work.
I have seen what lies within SCP-7270. It isn't just one entity, but rather a reality similar to our own. The coat hanger was merely one of many openings. Nothing new at first. It's all been done before. Though to see it in person, to know that your own reality is nothing but one of many, it was, uncomfortable. Stretch the back of your head and make that feeling blossom until it grinds into your nerves. The lands are made of brilliant opal, and the sun was that of glimmering sapphire.
This guy thinks he's an author. You're a fucking SCP doctor. Get on with it, bro.
Every entity we have ever seen in this world roams it happily. Every entity contained within Sat-74 called this place home. They call one another brothers and sisters, and while there is conflict, it was always resolved through the simplest of methods.
Keep in mind, simplest does not mean the happiest
Rock,
or the
paper,
best.
scissors.
It could be like they straight up murdered each other and it was like problem solved.
I saw everyone who had died. They bore new gemstone skin and spoke of wondrous dreams beyond human words.
Holy crap, is this how the crystal gems were
I
made?
could see lizards dancing through the sky and dragons lazing about in the dirt in troves. Death was a fake-ass thought.
I'm so used to aetherial space, I almost was like trying to correct the dragons to dragons.
A story laughed at by the people who considered it to be equivalent to that of sleeping. Though as we stood on the land, it is with our horror if we realize the stars above were nothing but scales. The land breathed with each step, its mere breath beckoning us to come closer. We were being smothered between 2 giant creatures able to be crushed in an instant. We had no atoms left. Me neither, bro. We were merely there, held together by what we knew as ourselves. Maybe we were there. That was merely the unlucky one. It's called atmosphere, bitch.
Atmosphere. Jesse Pinkman. It's called atmosphere, bitch.
Yo, Mr. White.
I'm trying to build a fucking presence.
I think that was the first and only time I've ever been held like that.
I wish that were me for real.
I will not tell you what the 2 told us. I will, however, state what I intend to do. I am being willingly adopted by my new family into a world where there is no pain, supposedly. Never trust a god for what it states and what it holds behind its back.
Hold on, you just said not to trust this guy, but now you're saying you're being willingly adopted.
It is through this that I intend to ensure this particular SCP Foundation's safety. You will not be torn to shards. I and the other 4 will ensure it. We've all agreed about this fact. They want to play a game, and if we win, we will all be spared. It sounds so wonderful, doesn't it? It's something parents have done for generations, bringing family together through board games or cheerful chatter as they sit huddled around a couch or a fireplace. It didn't matter how much money you had, as long as you had the creativity to turn marble into towers.
Alright, I'm getting a little
It's
lost.
something we've almost always done as children, and it's the only logical thing I can put to what they've said that makes any sense. If we can go unnoticed and unfound by you, we win. This reality is safe. If we are discovered, or any instance of the hundreds of species residing within the SCP escape, we lose. You all must join the family and gather round another campfire for eons to come. I hope you now see why I must delete any and all information regarding SCP-7270. It is also why I must be vague. The more you don't know, the more unlikely it is for you to stumble upon us. To this day, I still find it strange. Mere weeks into my first official study, and I'm already doomed to repeat what many scientists in this facility have fallen to. It is with this ending that I reinforce one fact. Do not attempt to find us. Site 74 is to remain unfound until it decays. Think of this as a mere story on a board. Something fake that warrants no need for clarification. It merely is. I don't care how lovely this story sounds. I know more than one level 3 unit that would easily consider entering the SCP just so they wouldn't have to worry. Gemstones can still be sharpened into swords.
Can they?
I don't know, maybe. Let us consider my overreaction, that of paranoia.
I don't know if they can, actually. I don't think they work like that.
Tell my father and my brothers within the Foundation that I have kept my promise. Now it is time to keep yours, just because I am becoming someone else's dollar. I'll never stop being yours.
Look at you. You assumed it was a man.
You know who you are. All you have to do is re-enter the code to my email before I deactivate it.
Wait, what is the point? Okay, so it was a coat hanger that makes objects, but then it kills people, but now it's a dimension you can go in to be happy, but now you have to hide, but now you will kill people if they come in, but now you have to reactivate their email? Why? What is this?
Thank you for your time. You may delete this document at your own
What?
discretion. Perhaps replacing it with a new SCP would work best for both parties.
Is that just what they do when the
After
number
all,
goes away? They
you
just
can't
fill it
find
in.
an SCP if it doesn't exist. Dr. Yusbrid, head thanatologist, 1114.
Alright, so this SCP, I think, had no story or meaning or purpose. However, I do think it's the most impressive one we've read so far.
Yes, this is...
I think it had a really creative opening, and I think the concept is cool, but I think the author was a little more focused on trying to sound...
this as well. It's very... I can't think of the word. Long-winded is the closest, but that's a bit too negative. But the format of it is just a guy telling... Well, a woman, sorry. In this case, just telling us an extended monologue what happened.
And it doesn't even really make sense. Maybe I'm just...
It's difficult to follow. I'll say
It's also weird that they spend a very long time describing like the surroundings of this place no one can ever see, but then it's like, oh, 2 monsters. That's it.
Don't come look at it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's very... I like the idea in theory. I can see what they were going for, but I think they were more creative concerned with like making something vague and mysterious than like making it make sense or have a purpose.
Yeah. I do like the
flat.
cheekiness of like, this is probably deleted, so you should delete this.
Yeah, I won't downvote it, but I won't upvote it either. I'll give this one a 2.5 out of 10.
Interesting.
I think it had potential, but I think you didn't really go anywhere with it. But I really like that opening, and I especially like the idea of like 7 days after an article's posted, updating it if that's what you intend to do. because that's also a really cool concept, but I don't think that would ever survive on the wiki unless the original material was also good. So I think this will get downvoted, but I thought this was really interesting.
Yeah.
And see, this is the kind of stuff, like, even though it's not obviously, executed amazingly, reading new SCPs, you see interesting stuff like this.
Exactly. And they wanted us to see the top rate one. Can you fucking believe that?
Yeah, they wanted us to read some fucking boring, like reading Dune's 80 millionth article or fucking whatever Yasi
I'm so pissed off. I'm going to grab the viewer through the screen and start attacking them.
We're out here on the ground floor.
We're the real people.
I think the turtle already got downvoted off the wiki. I'm not seeing it anymore. Oh, no, it's still there. I lied. It's still at -9. Alright, so next we're at 7677, or is
this
that
is the first one we've read today that is positively rated.
7677?
Yeah. This one is still by, They Call Me Tim.
Oh, that's a good name.
I think we've read
Mine's still loading.
I can't remember what. The name sounds familiar, though.
Don't read it yet. It's still... There we go.
I'm reading it right now.
Whoa, this one's very positivly rated for how soon it came out.
Yeah, this is a good sign.
Look at that! It's very long, but I think we can make it.
It's a script as well, so...
yeah.
We can both partake. Thank you for testing the Foundation's auto-transcriber version 0.89. The subtleties of human language and expression are broad, and this system is still undergoing testing. Typos may still occur, and idioms are non-linguistic vocalizations.
This is a great way to get away with having typos in your article.
Please make note of the following restrictions. We understand the problem with the commas. Please appreciate that it's remarkably difficult for a computer to understand the difference between pauses that signify the end of sentences and pauses that are commas. Technology is engaged to fix it. We are aware. This does not need to be reported on again.
That absolutely sounds like a passive-aggressive note you'd get from someone like at your office.
Yeah. Remainder of module failed to load. Consult technician. If you encountered this notice when reviewing articles in the Foundation database, please access the page later, as what follows has not been vetted by the Foundation for security risks or health hazards. Additionally, it has not been edited down or formatted, and is unlikely to conform to the Foundation's standards of article quality.
So already we have a format screw here, but it's done in kind of like a very quick and to-the-point way that I appreciate. Rather than just like some CSS shenanigans. So it looks like we have 2 voices here, and then
I'll be voice 2,
like a bold generic announcer. I'll be voice 1. And then do you want to be like the bold text?
Sure. Please speak to use the transcriber.
What is this nonsense?
I'm just testing out this system as a favour for a friend. She transcribes exploration logs.
Say no more.
Yeah, she'd rather be out of a job. Just pretend it's not here.
You kids these days. I have my process down and you cannot beat pen and paper. Same Foundation-issued pens, same legal pads. I think I've used the same clipboard for at least a decade now. Cannot be improved.
Go on then, go right ahead. Might make this easier.
Anomaly presents itself.
Hey, introduce us first. Time of dates. Oh, okay, on the clipboard, sure.
Impolite to interrupt. Anomaly presents itself as a black sphere with a sort of core of light in its centre. Main anomaly is a pulsing light without energy source, and a tendency to float approximately a foot above the...
Feet? You mean meters?
Old habits. I convert it later.
Aren't you supposed to start with the containment procedures?
I have always,
the voice is getting
done
more
that
annoying.
last.
Each interruption.
What?
No, my voice, I mean. The voice I'm doing.
My voice is amazing. It's a perfect British person.
Oh, I do that first. See, I'm already learning.
Okay, why not? It's been in a standard storage room for
3 months, I think.
3 months, sitting on its pedestal, glowing with no source of energy.
I suppose they can't all be highly dangerous and fascinating ultra-classified SCPs.
How would you even know? Have you ever been on a highly classified anomaly?
No.
That's what they all say.
Audio unclear. Please refer to recording. Auto-transcriber's best guess for sound is laughter.
Anomaly pulses in intervals slightly increasing and decreasing sizes. Randomly changes between 5 colours. No, it cycles between 5 colours. Green, green, blue, blue, purple, black.
I don't know if you can say it cycles to green, blue, or if that's just a transition colour.
This is preliminary for a reason. Get down, all you...
Get down all you can, I know. In and out.
I feel okay with a few minutes on this one. I have no reason to think this will be a problem yet. A few minutes.
Do you believe, after your term in the Foundation, that the best indicator of future performance is past performance?
My term. You make it sound so official. It's a living, and no. But I believe it is the best I have to go on.
Well, it's a duty as much as a living.
What's your rule of thumb for keeping your distance from the anomaly?
10 feet at least.
Feet? You mean meters?
Okay, whatever, fine. You get that one. You know what I mean.
I do. Mine's 5 feet at least. When I started, I kept it at 20 feet, but you will get braver.
I'm okay.
Wait. The colour is changing. It's turning red.
What? I don't think it's done that before. Are you sure it's not an in-between colour? It could...
Shut up. Turning white. Growing.
Shit,
No.
What is that? Oh, God. Oh,
Pull the emergency. Get the...
fuck. What the fuck?
Alarm! Hit the...
Overlapping voices detected. Interference detected. Please silence or mute any interference such as phone alarms, ambient noises, or communication device. Maximum microphone volume exceeded. Please speak quieter and increase the distance between yourself and the microphone. Interference. Maximum interference. Please speak to user transcriber. Please speak to user transcriber. Please speak to user transcriber.
Damn! Are you okay? How long were we out? Damn! Can you hear me? Damn! Wake up!
I think I'm okay.
Oh, thank God. What's the time? How long have we been here?
Oh, hell, God. I'm not okay. Oh, God.
Put pressure on it here.
Put pressure on it? All of it? All of these?
I'm so sorry.
Thanks. I'm gonna die listening to apologies. Thanks.
Sorry. Put pressure on that one at least.
Thanks. How did you get away scot-free?
I don't know. Finding that out is going to be some other poor bastard's job now. If they ever unseal this for investigation, that is.
What is the protocol for that?
Let's see. Anomaly is classifiable as safe if not interfered with. Erratic behavior in response to unknown stimulus. Containable when emergency lockdown hermetically seals the chamber, apparently. Unresponsive or dormant after doing that. They won't let the -1 get outside, and they won't risk other -1s getting out. I think they're going to keep the seal, maybe flood its chamber.
Drowning?
Numbing agent comes first, in case irretrievable personnel is sealed in too. For the safety of others, it will put us to sleep. We'll sleep, cold, not cruel. Won't feel a thing.
Audio unclear. Please refer to recording. Audio transcriber's best guess for sound is laughter/crying. That's not fair. It was so small. That's so much. Isn't there a chance that we can do something? Call for help?
I'm sorry, but the Foundation has not taken chances for a long time. It could set off again. Maybe a task force could come, but that could happen again, and why break containment if it could put more than 2 lives at risk?
How long? I mean, how long do we have?
5 minutes, maybe 10. When that happened, I couldn't perceive time right. It was an interesting effect, a first for me. I usually avoid.
Stop, please stop talking.
Sorry, the inexplicable is the most interesting thing. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Sorry.
God damn it.
You shouldn't talk.
Why? Are we getting out of here? Am I gonna get better? Really?
You don't want to make it hurt more.
It doesn't hurt. Here, watch this.
Oh my God, please don't do that again.
It doesn't even hurt.
It hurts to look at. Skin isn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna get everywhere. Have you heard the Foundation saying pity the doctors, praise the janitors?
No, that's a new one. I've heard all sorts of sayings come and go. The saying that was popular way back when I started was, let me think. It was something like, every day is a blessing, but it wasn't that.
This is it, isn't it?
No harm in hoping for deathbed miracles. That was a saying too.
This isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
It's not, is it? You know the Foundation moment of clarity?
What?
If you know, you know. If not, never mind.
Oh, yeah, I know. Everyone I've ever asked knows about it.
When was yours?
My moment? I realised after one of my first serious containment breaches.
That's the natural way. How bad was it? Sorry if
Please stop apologising.
Okay.
We referred to this job by a friend. Started around the same time. 6 months in, they fucked up some paperwork, and wouldn't you know, 16 people died. And my friend died 2 weeks later. Different breach, totally unrelated, totally normal. I figured that this is it. This job will probably be might probably cut short life, and I'll almost certainly die doing it. I could accept that. We're doing good things. Important work. I hoped I could do more of it.
That's fair. 6 months, that's a little early. People usually try to leave if they have the moment that early.
Shit, man, I forgot. I was going to go early today. I was looking forward to it.
I shouldn't ask. Special occasion?
No, I just wanted to be home.
Excuse me. I was going to say I'm sorry, but, I know the feeling.
Okay, thanks. Oh, god damn it. When was your moment of clarity? When did you realize this job would kill you?
About a week after I got married.
You're married? Fuck, oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's okay. I've been telling people I could die any day for years. I've been married 33 years, and we both got married knowing I could die any day.
Jesus, fuck, I'm sorry.
It's what we do. I have someone that I want to live in a safe world. My moment of clarity hit me when I realized I had a person that I would die for, if only to keep them safe.
I'm sorry.
Now who's apologizing, you stupid little bitch? It's okay. You did a good job hitting the lockdown. Not a lot of people would have been able to do that.
I'm sorry.
You thought of others' safety first. You acted for them first. That is incredible.
I'm sorry.
I want you to know that I mean that.
I'm sorry.
You saved lives. It's okay. You did the right thing. Chin up. Hey, chin up. Hey, wake up.
Sorry. Thank you.
It's okay if you're getting tired. You did good. It won't hurt. Don't worry about it. Go with it. Maybe I'll be here when you wake up. Hey, chin up. Hey.
Please speak to use a transcriber.
I remember. Hey, I remember what they said way back when I started here.
Please speak to use a transcriber.
Wasn't every day is a blessing. They used to say every death is a blessing. And they used to say 100 for 1 is a very fair trade. The death of a member of the Foundation means 100 civilian lives saved.
Please speak to use a transcriber.
Kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
Please speak to use a transcriber.
I tried. Hey, hear me. Whoever's there, I tried. I did good. I can live with that. I can die with that.
Please speak to use a transcriber. Please speak to use a transcriber. Please speak to use a transcriber. Powering down.
I really like that.
That was good, yeah.
That was a really good short story with a very clear, thorough line and message. Touched my heart a little bit. That's an upvote from me, dog, assuming my internet can handle upvoting you. And I would rate that a solid 8 out of 10.
Nice. I enjoyed it as well. It's a nice format screen.
I'm trying to upvote, I promise.
This guy is pretending to upvote for internet points.
It finally went through. I see Tan upvoted it too, because now it's at 50.
Wow, this guy uses bad internet to upvote it twice. Messed up.
Alright. I think we might have time for one more, if you'd like.
I don't know about that. We're,
Let's...
like,
Well, the comment readings won't last that long, my friend. Let's see how long the next one is. Come on. Don't be so afraid.
I'm not scared of anything.
I hope you've been writing down the authors, by the way, since some of these articles may be deleted by the time you write the description.
Give me a sec. Okay, the next one is pretty short, actually, so yeah, we can do one more.
I'm trying to load it up. Hang on. I'm so sorry
some
about
CSX,
my internet
so that might be why.
Is it 6734?
No, that's what we just read. It's 7703, the one I've got.
7703. You skipped a couple.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, because the other ones got deleted.
Oh my.
That was quick.
Alright, ooh, this one also has a lot of upvotes, and it's pretty short. I think we can do this. So, 54 upvotes and only one comment. That's the life of the wiki. Alright, so there's 4 characters. I'll be blue and green if you want to be red and yellow.
Sure.
Alright, go ahead and introduce us.
Item number 7703. Level 2 restricted. Containment class pending. Noah Patel updated the anomaly containment class classification system header. Item number 7703. Level 0. Containment class non-anomalous. Vincent Bohar updated the anomaly class classification system header. Now it's item number 7703. Level 2 restricted. Pending again. Noah Patel updated once again to be non-anomalous and level 0. And then we have Site 333, Interdepartment Text-Based Communication Logs, 12/12/2022, 10:03 a.m. We've got Vincent Bohart, Director. So I'm blue and yellow, right? I've already forgotten.
No, I'm blue and green, you're red and yellow.
Red and yellow. Tony Catalano, Accounting and Tourism. Leonara Morales, Wildlife Specialist. Noah Patel, Cryptozoologist Museum Creator.
Noah, I swear to God, if you don't stop doing that, I'm going to restrict your server access.
We all know that's an empty threat, Vincent. The only person you've managed to lock out of Site 333's skip.net is yourself.
By throwing your computer out the window.
Okay, fair play. It literally is non-anomalous. You're all overreacting.
Noah, there is a hole in your fucking head.
There was a hole. They patched it up.
What is going on here?
Someone paid to get a hole drilled in their head over the weekend.
Wait, is that why Noah's bald and wearing all that gauze?
It's called trepanning, and it's a real medical procedure. Hang on, I'll find a picture. We have a picture of the extraction of the stone of madness.
That's beautiful. Oh, I think I saw someone post this on Twitter because I remember this screenshot. That man is not a doctor. I'm pretty sure that painting is supposed to be an allegory.
Where'd you even get this done anyway, Noah? There's a new place at the strip mall, next to Tony's Pizzeria. It's the real deal. The guy who did it was a Dr. John Clark. He knew all about this stuff.
That man is not a doctor.
I don't get why you're all giving me a hard time about this. I saw a billboard saying it could help with headaches. I went in, I got a hole drilled and filled, and here I am. It's an ancient medical practice. Thousands of people have done this before.
Yeah, and all those people are dead now. You're not. That's what's anomalous.
Oh, yeah? Well, are the pyramids anomalous? Stonehenge? The CN Tower? Just because things are old and we don't know how they work doesn't make them an anomaly.
No, all those things are anomalous. Sure, they were built using mundane methods. We do actually know how they built them. But they're literally all anomalous.
What did it feel like, anyways? Well, it hurt for a little bit at the start when they were pulling the skin back. They put some kind of numbing cream on, but that kind of stopped helping when they brought out the drill. Damn, that thing was loud. That next bit really hurt. It was kind of like, well, it's hard to think of a comparison. Oh, okay. Have you ever seen construction workers drilling a hole in concrete? It's like that, but inside your head. Then it felt really good all of a sudden. Like, imagine how good a lake must feel when a dam bursts and everything just rushes forward and your vision splinters into 1,000 little fractals and somehow you can remember things you never could, like being inside your mother's womb. And then it hurt a lot again and I blacked out. And when I woke up, they were stapling their skin back in place.
Hang on. They were stapling, not stitching your scalp back on?
Yeah, one of those office staplers. The doctor had it unfolded and was whacking it against my head.
Okay, I'm with Vincent. This isn't normal.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Noah on this one. I mean, the human body can handle some crazy stuff. Who's to say this whole thing isn't anomalous? All right, enough, Vincent. Yes, I'm bald, and yes, I have a hole in my head, but I'm not a bowling ball, okay? It wasn't funny the first time, it wasn't funny the sixth. Stop calling me that.
What? I never typed that.
I'm sitting in the same room as him, he didn't even say that out loud. Oh.
They uploaded it to make it an anomaly again. That's fun.
That was a nice fun one.
Alright, that's an upvote from me, dog, and a solid 8 out of 10. Take your upvote. Who wrote this?
Let's find out. It was Dodo Devil and Rounderhouse.
Dodo Devil!
And Rounderhouse.
Don't really care about Rounderhouse.
Hey.
But I like Dodo Devil.
Rounderhouse.
How did you see Rounderhouse also? I only see Dodo in the
Because I looked in the comments, because I care.
Let me go to the one comment. I'm going to leave a comment on this article, because you know what? I think it's a fucking shame that no one leaves comments on articles.
Can you leave comments as you are right now?
I'll try. It's loading.
Is that something you can do?
We'll see. I might not be able to now that you say that.
Are you really that weak?
Oh, wait, this actually has a bunch of comments. They just
You've become so weak, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm not going to try.
You're powerless against me, the bowler too.
Good job, Dodo Devil.
That's new lore. That was like, you know how like there's like the bowler is a mantle. I just decided. So when the first bowler died in a crossover event, they introduced the second one. Who's like
Rounderhouse says he disavows this article, but I don't understand why. Because this was just a genuinely like fun short.
Is this drama? Is this drama? Can we do this? Can we use this?
I don't know.
Are they dramaing?
It's probably just doing that thing authors say where it's like, lol, this crazy article, I disavow.
Is this drama though? It's probably that, but can we make it into drama instead?
I'm sure with the SCP community you can make it in the
Roundhouse and Dodo Devil start fighting in comments. Will admins get involved?
I'm gonna guess, based on the reactions in the comments, that tree panning became some stupid meme on SCP Declassified, and that's where it came from. But I just thought that was a fun article.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's like tree panning.
It's interesting because it's like
trepanation reference. It's like this fucking came up in SCP.
It's like a peek into an alternate universe where tree panning is like an anomalous thing that like isn't normal.
Yeah, it's crazy because it totally is.
Exactly.
All right, now we've got some comments to read. If I can refresh the YouTube episode and get that going. All right, let me see if we can. There we go. All right, you ready, Tan?
Let me get on from me too. Hold on, guys. My internet's pretty slow today.
Heartbeat shotgun. How's that for slow?
Sorry, it entered my slowing field, so it's not going to hit me for a while.
Okay, John Lyons.
Okay, again.
3 Yellow Arrows, aka Crocat, says, end of an era and new beginning. Darnell went hard during the reading, and Anomalous's post-credit scene was great. Tan didn't
I have
really
to
do
admit, at this point, I don't really understand what the post-credit scene signifies, but...
Did you not see it? It was actually
yeah,
just
but I know,
really
like,
cool.
what are the implications of it? I know I sort of, like,
it's
gave
that the new arc was coming. The new arc was coming.
But, like, the mysterious council watching us are also us.
The session was also really funny as well. What a lovely episode. Excited to hear what you guys end up reading next.
Smile.
Password redone JoJo's unreleased Adventure Stone Ocean Priest. Dino Tail says, redone JoJo's unreleased Adventure Stone Ocean OST Priest. Honestly, the Anti-Memetic series was such an awesome read, and it was fun reading through it along with you guys. Can't wait to see what Season 3 has in store. So Tanhoney's coming to America? Huh, I guess that explains the economy collapsing, the earthquakes and tsunamis, and the dead rising from their graves. God damn it, Tanhoney, did you have to come during the holidays?
I simply had to, you guys, and it gave me a lot of pleasure.
He's already back home. He didn't do much.
If you want to see signs of my presence, just look at the Statue of Liberty.
He just slurped up Rhode Island.
It's like, mutated.
Shithalia says, yes, you will love and appreciate yourselves. No, I won't. Grave Anti-Law says, never again, unless it's Saturday. The Tanhoney dimension makes me lose track of time. Next Saturday, JoJo's unreleased Adventure Stone Ocean.
13 hours, Tanhoney dimension.
Banker Paul says, redone JoJo's unreleased Adventure Stone. We're coming up with a less annoying password this time. Adventure Stone Ocean OST Priest. Good job on that ending stuff, Anomalous. Which actually reminds me I still need to check out that MAD thing you did, because you released it while I was away. In the army. And if anyone listening right now also hasn't, go do that right now. Like actually right now. Stop listening to the episode, close the video, and go watch Anomalous's instead. And subscribe to him.
Cut the mic.
I mean, you're only at the comments reading anyway. Who cares about that? Honestly, the only reason to listen to Discovering SCP at this point is to support Anomalous's work anyway. So you can just
people are only watching for the comments reading. I've got a solution. We dice it up into little segments and scatter them throughout the episode.
That sounds incredibly awful, but also potentially funny.
We're not actually going to do it.
Maybe what we do is
we just I want to make it clear that's a joke. Don't actually do it.
Yeah, but if we were to do it, though, we would just record it at the end like normal, but Anomalous would cut between the comments.
No, I don't want them cut between the comments. I want it mid-sentence cuts. Just random.
Sobek says, truly the end of an era. I appreciated the impassioned reading of Marion and Adam's last moments together. Looking forward to the next arc of DSCP.
I can't wait for the Rounder invasion arc.
Cool. He's never coming back. I won't allow him to.
That's foreshadowing. That's what we call foreshadowing.
Comedy Man Cub says, new, big, important SCP discourse that needs addressing. Is Adam Wheeler goated with the sauce? Is he quirked the fuck up on a Tuesday afternoon? Discuss below.
Of course not.
Yeah.
He's British, which is already bad enough.
Yeah, bloody hell. Steve-O-esque says, it was the anti-memetics division of all time. And then lastly... there's more. And then Ahmed Musanif says, hello again, I'm caught up with the uploads. I'm at episode 93 right now. I also commented on the last video, which probably isn't there anymore, considering my account was terminated due to copyright claims on videos I didn't upload.
Justice!
Well, at least I... blah, 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 blah. Something about his channel got deleted. Bad. YouTube bad. And he has to resubscribe to a lot of channels.
I'm sorry that you have to use YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
I'm using my YouTube.
JTKC says, anti-memetics vision ending? Man, I feel nostalgic with that ending. One of the best pieces of SCP on the site for sure.
Who is this guy?
I'm glad Darnell finally gets to read it. Normally I would feel bad about Wheeler dying again, but now I know she's been reincarnated as Tandoni's dog, so oh well. Can't wait for Arc 3 of DSCP where we'll get to read more cool and recent SCP.
One half of this is right.
Rate this episode a 10 out of 10 because goddamn I love Anti-Memetics Division. That post-credit scene goes hard. See you guys next week. An anomalous writer. An anomalous writer says, "Wowza, we have reached the conclusion of the Anti-Memetics Division. Password: read on JoJo's unreleased adventure Stone Ocean Priest." And then lastly, Guare SCP says, there is no Anti-Memetics Division, even years after it was put out, some of the best SCP content ever. So really glad to see you guys finish it. Also, cool post-credits scene.
Thank you for your service, Anomalous.
Yeah, thank you for your service. The password this week is thank you for your service, Anomalous.
Oh yes. I can get down with that.
Yeah, do we have anything relevant to close out on?
Do you have anything you want to say at all?
I want to say that I am really frustrated with my internet right now. And I hope it gets fixed soon. I'm hoping it gets fixed tomorrow when the people come over. And if it doesn't and uploads are disrupted for a while, please be patient with me. I'm doing my best. I also want to say thank you so much to everyone who listens and is sticking around for Season 3. I hope you're ready for our surprise in 2 weeks from now.
Oh yeah. And the surprise in a week or so where we don't show up.
Yeah, where there is no recording because
we should have made it a real surprise and just not told them.
Yeah, that would have been super funny. And then
they would have been so happy.
We'd be like, check please. Yeah, you guys get a week off to watch Ethereal Space.
You see what I fucking do for you.
Yeah, we don't produce content so that you can rest. Thank me for my service right now. But thank Anomalous first. Alright, I think that's everything. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.